Well, good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, whichever that may be. Welcome back to Mining and Crafting with yours truly, Travis, here on Minecraft Bedrock. So, I have taken some time and got good at the game. Yep. I got good. Yep. You can see I got shiny armor and I did some enchants and yeah, no, I'm not that good. But still, let's take a look at what I got. So I've been playing around with enchantments and stuff. Well, trying to increase my stuff. Though I do need to look and see if Aqua Affinity and Respiration 1, those two, if those two can actually be increased. If they can, I would like to increase that. Maybe that will increase the time I can spend in the water. That'd be wonderful. We got our projectile protection, unbreaking, and mending. I need to put mending on these pants, though. However, my mending mic is not giving us any more mending, so I don't know what's up with that. So you can see here what I've got, and then on my tools, I threw a few enchantments on there. I want to get again mending on my axe, and maybe add a few other enchantments to this one. Um, yeah, so I'm about to go fishing and yeah. Oh, I even got my hoe taken care of. Yes. I went down into the deep dark and I have conquered it. At least I think so. Hopefully I did. Um, we'll find out. So, oh, it's almost time to go to sleep. So that's up. But, bro, how did I leave the gate open? No. Okay. Um, I don't know. Anywho, so I have been trying a few things here with this recording. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything. The last recordings I did just really weren't all that great. Regardless of how this one turns out, I'm going to post it and put it up, and at least I got something out there. Oh, look at that fox. Yeah, and just put it out there and see how it goes. One thing I'm doing different is so I have a laptop and a larger little TV screen. Well, it's not. I don't know, small TV. Um, a monitor. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the word I'm looking for. I got another monitor, and normally I play with the monitor as my Minecraft screen, and I will go and use my laptop screen to show how my recording audio is going or whatnot. And this time I decided to swap them around because I think there might be a delay or something. I don't know. It's all a big experimentation. While I do some fishing, I'm gonna let some. Oh, yep. See, I got that delay again. Um, while I do some fishing, I'm gonna plant this sugar cane because I would like to um, get some more paper so I can do some more trades and all that fun stuff. So I can earn more emeralds, so then I can get more enchanted books. Now, this will be the first time I'm fishing with this really beefed up fishing rod, so I'm hoping we can get some good loot out of it. That would be fantastic. Depending on how things go this episode, I may decide to take you in to see how the deep dark is looking, or the ancient city. I keep calling it the deep dark, but that's the area that the ancient city is in. So I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. I got owned by some by a warden or two. That was no fun at all. And I tell you what, it was quite terrifying. Oh wow, that was quick. Okay. Look at that. Bam! Already. Boom. Wow. That was fast. Okay. Anywho, so I'm just gonna kind of ramble and talk and whatnot, and kind of catch you up to date on what's been going on in my world. So, like I said, in the ancient city, I've been going out and I've been clearing out the skulk and the skulk sensors and the shriekers and lighting it up as I go. So hopefully, I've gotten all the shriekers. I don't know for sure until I actually really go running around every square inch of that city. Right now, I'm going through the around the perimeter of it and clearing it up and cleaning it up and lighting it up. So then, hopefully, as you look across the area, you can see, um, you can see where things begin, where things end, which would be great. And then once I clear out all the skulk, I want to rebuild the city. I want to give it a lighter color palette so then it's even easier to see within the deep dark. And I think that would be really awesome. Now, I do know I have a castle gate over there I haven't finished, so my apologies for that. I'll get around to it once I get the proper motivation and inspiration. I also have a bunch of nether roads and nether tracks. Yes, nether tracks, not netherrack, but nether tracks to build and make the traveling through portal to portal easier and better. I've got a lot of unfinished projects, and I just kind of take it as I'm inspired and just keep going with it. That's kind of life for me, right? Just kind of do what strikes your fancy and keep going. However, I want to at least get good phases and good stopping points on each project and so forth. I've got a few ideas for my big city up here on the island, the castle area. Um, So, like I said, I got inspired by a Pinterest post, Tuscany Village, Tuscany Gate, or whatnot. I couldn't find the post, so unfortunately, I wasn't able to actually share that link. But, um, oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna try. Let's see. What is this? Piercing 4. Okay, cool. I I'm fishing, and I was reminded about Hermitcraft and watching Grian fish. And he caught, I think he like fished over 6,000 times before actually getting a mending book. So it will be kind of interesting to see how long it takes me to fish before I get a mending book. I'm not trying to one up you, Grian. Well, you're actually watching this. Anywho, I just, doing my own fishing for my own sake. But yeah, if you're not watching Hermitcraft season 10, I would highly suggest you to watch it. It is a fantastic season so far. I really enjoy it. And I also get really inspired by them. So, what? Oh gosh, where was I? In my nice little fishing rambling, I don't know. That train of thought has been derailed thoroughly. No survivors. Um, yeah, it was ugly. So, I have an idea for what I want to do with the city, the castle, I should say. Um, I want to do a kind of Mayan Aztec, Mesopotamia style city within the gates. I think that would be really interesting and a lot of fun to do. I also want to continue to expand the village. Now, as far as the villagers go, I really am starting to think that maybe the best bet is to have them all isolated in certain areas. For example, if I can get all my farmers all in one spot and provide them with lodging and whatnot within their own area, then I don't have to go running all over town looking for my farmers. The same with the clerics and the cartographers. I think it'd be easier when it comes to doing trades. I don't want to do the traditional trading hall setups that you normally see where they're all behind their own lectern and they all stand there and you just run around willy-nilly and trading. That's not exactly what I want. I want the village to be going about looking as if it's an actual active village with traffic and so forth. Of course, that might also be contributing to some of my lag issues. I see you there. Hi, Willie. Bye. Ooh, you got knocked out. Hold on here. Let's see. Hey, buddy. Look, my toesies are in the water. Do you want a piece of this? Hey, yeah. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Where'd you go? Hey, bro. Yeah. Okay. So I have Aqua Affinity 1 and Respiration 1. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess it works some. But I really would like that to be better. Anywho. Alright, now we took care of a little Willy there. We'll see if another Willy shows up. There we go. Now on our fishing. Oh, you know, did I check that book? Thorns and Piercing 2. You know, let me go get some chests. Yeah, chests are great. They're very helpful. Well, I have this one here, but I don't want to remove it because it's our spawn chest. But I do have some wood. Alright. We got a crafting table. Do we want to do chest or do we want to do barrels? That's... You know what? Wait, let's see. What if we do... Right? And then we come over here. And we want to do a barrel. Oh. Well, let's throw the fish. Oh, okay, come on. Oh, actually, about to be bedtime. Gotta go beddy bye. Gonna sleep? Alright. Okay, now let's make our barrel. There we go. Make our barrel. Toss the fish. Alright, and now we're gonna come over here in our little fishing spot. Place our barrel down. No. There we go. Now we're gonna throw in all our fishing stuff that we have gotten into the barrel. Ooh, curse of finishing. Yeah. Alright, let me go get that fish. Tropical fish. Where he spawns. Now we're gonna throw the slabs, planks, that's there. Alright, cool. Why does sugarcane take so long to grow? It is a very slow grower. And that is mildly annoying. Especially when you want to like hurry up and get stuff done. No, I'll throw that there. And oh wait, no, we want our food here. Just shove everything right over in this corner. You know, if I'm going to do fishing, I should probably get rid of some of this inventory, huh? Oh, well. There we go. Back to our fishing. So I still haven't fooled around with video editing. Um, yeah, hasn't been a things. Oh, there goes. Okay. Um, and I really haven't had time to just sit down and try to really record. And my depression likes to kick at my rear end. And yeah, lots of fun stuff. Oh boy. Um, I don't know. Ha! So, my apologies for not releasing more content sooner. However, I think, just kind of keep reducing and recording as I can. It's not. I know that people like consistency and people like to have, especially the YouTube algorithm, from what I hear, loves to have regular posts on time, all the time. However, honestly, that's not the way life works. Life throws curveballs at you all the time, and as much as you want a nice regular routine and schedule, life has a way of throwing wrenches in that all the time. I've been working a lot of overtime this week, and I swear I've just been exhausted. I'm going to pick up the kids a little later on this morning after I fully wake up and kind of get my day rolling. I'm going to spend some time with them before I get called out again. We'll see what time they call me out. Anyways, you have to learn to kind of roll with life, kind of keep going with the flow, and just kind of keep moving forward. Moving forward is a tough thing to do. It's easy to get complacent. It's easy just to kind of want to just do what you've been doing and not really think about the next step or the direction you want your life to go. And I'm the type, I like to be complacent. One way is like I like being lazy. However, I don't think it's being lazy. It's just being happy with the status quo and just in living life and not really thinking about what's next or what you should or shouldn't be doing and just kind of going, okay, clock in, clock out, do the same routine and just live. And in some regards, that is living life. In some regards, that's not living life. Who's to say that we have to always be moving forward? And who's to say that we have to always be in the moment? There's so many people out there that want to tell you that this is how life is and that is how life is and this is what you should and this is what you shouldn't be doing. And, I find that sometimes they're right and sometimes they're wrong. For me, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you should be doing because I don't know you. At least not unless, we start interacting with the comments and comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we actually begin to engage and interact. But even then, though, I can't tell you how to live your life. There are many people in our lives that like to say, oh, yes, we know what you should be doing. Well, it works for them and may not work for you or me. I've always been the type to want to do what works for me. And, I've had to deal with people saying, no, Travis, this is how your life should be. And this is what you should be doing with your life. Now, what are you doing with your life? You have nothing to show for it. You have nothing, absolutely nothing. And I say, well, in some regards, no, I have nothing to show for my life. In other regards, I have a lot to show for my life. I have my loving kids. I have the relationships I made along the way. I've got the memories of things that I've gotten to do. Just because I don't own a house and have the fanciest of cars or have that perfect job. I mean, Just because I haven't finished that novel I've been meaning to finish writing, that is. I mean, yeah, I do have a few unfinished novels I need to read, but I am who I am, and you are who you are, and they are who they are. And what works for you may not work for me, and what works for me may not work for you. And that's okay. That's okay. I think the only thing we should really have to do is that we should pursue who we are. To know thyself, and to thine own self be true. That's the mark you should pursue. That's what we should go after. And that's what I've been going after this last 3 to 4 years of my life. I'll be 44 this year. And if I could go back in time, myself as I started high school, I think that's the point that I would go. That was a very new and fresh start for me. I would tell myself, hey, learn who you are. Don't worry about the other people. Your parents have good advice, but you need to learn who you are. Pursue those passions which make you excited. Take those risks. Follow that dream. Go. Travel. Explore the world, and from that you can become more attuned with yourself. And from there you can then go and live life. And then I'd also say, and make sure in 2005 you auditioned for the play Romeo and Juliet back at the college, so that you can meet the woman that you love and meet her and marry her and have the 2 wonderful children that y'all have. Because I wouldn't want to change that at all. I mean, now granted, yes, we're divorced. But that's also because I'm polyamorous. Not because I'm bisexual. She was an avid supporter of the LGBTQ community. And my number one fan. Always supporting me, always being there for me. And I do wish I could be... I wish I could have been what she needed. Anywho. Alright. Had I learned who I was sooner, I do wonder what life would have been like. We can't go back. We can only move forward. And honestly, if I had to relive my life, I mean, we always think, if we could relive our lives, we'd change this and that and the other. But would you relive your life if you could not change a single thing about it? There's a thought. Yeah, I would. I would relive my life even if I couldn't change a single thing about it. Because despite the bad things that have happened in my life, and the poor choices I've made, I've had a good life. Now the choice is, what do I do with the life I have now? Where do I go from here? How do I make the best of the life I have now? And that's always been the thought, the struggle, the and I know right now the thing that holds me back from obtaining the things that I want to do is debt. And once I can get out of the shackles of debt, then I can move more forward with my own life. And that's a struggle because now I have to make sacrifices that I didn't want to make earlier. And I have to make them now in order so that I can live my life the fullest. It's amazing what debt can do to a person. Not only financial debt, but the debt that you owe other people around you. As far as with owing people debt, if we live our lives in such a way and we treat other people in such a way that is beneficial to yourself and others, then that debt isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's a good, uh, wholesome. However, if you treat people poorly, then the debt that you owe them is not wholesome. It's a debt that probably can never be repaid. You think about the harm you cause other people. That cannot be mended. No enchanting book will ever fix that. Financial debt, that's golly, that has bit me in the ass so many times. It's so tempting to get in more debt to solve the other debt, and the next thing you know, you're in more debt due to the debt of the other debt. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know, if we had to give parts of our body or parts of our soul away, we would probably think a little more about the debt that we get ourselves into. Though, in a sense, we do kind of give away a bit of our soul, a bit of our life when we get entangled in debt. We then owe a company, a person, we owe them that money, and then that creates a shackle around ourselves. And oftentimes those shackles come with a few extra locks, interest. And depending on the amount of debt, and terms and conditions, those shackles can be thick and have more than one lock. We have to work twice as hard, sometimes 3 times as amount as hard, undo those locks and unbind ourselves and to get free from that debt. Even if it is just a tiny little leather collar with a little cheap lock, it's still there. It still has to be repaid. And you're still shackled. You still belong to someone else or to something else. Willie. Oh, goodness. Respiration, punch, efficiency, loyalty. Uh, yeah, it's just a rambling video. I may make more of these, and I don't know. A lot of these thoughts are constantly on my mind. My mind, oh goodness, I'm gonna have to, yeah, this fishing rod's running out. My mind is always running, it's always thinking, it's always just going. This has respiration 3. I'm gonna put that on my helmet. Bane of arthropods, loyalty. Name tags, loyalty. And maybe this is the way that I do things. Maybe I just kind of talk about what's on my mind and what I'm thinking about. I do need an outlet, and I do want to share what's going on in my head. My goodness, this feels a little laggy. I wonder if it's going to be real laggy in the video. Let's see, wait. There we go. Is it the helmet and then the book? Yes. That cost me 19 to enchant. But I get respiration 3. Hi, guys. 18 emeralds for a diamond axe. Wow. What do you got? A lava balloon. Alright. I'm curious to see how well this holds up. Here's some water. This respiration lets you breathe underwater, right? Oh, wow. Look at the difference between respiration 1 and 3. Boom, 1 bubble popped. There's the second bubble. Let's see how far I get to swim. Wow, I wonder if I can make it around this little island. Oh, let's avoid those drowned. I don't think any of them had tridents. Well, that was quite the trip. Awesome. No, wait, hold on. Let's go get to this bed. Wow, alright, that's awesome. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. I am going to have to earn some more emeralds so I can trade well, hopefully trade with Mending Mike. However, he's locked me out of trades, and I actually have him under the library with a bed, with a workstation. I'm not entirely sure why he still hasn't unlocked the mending trade. Anyways, I think that's all I really got for now. I hope you've enjoyed our little chat, my little ramblings. And yeah, until then, I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for watching and spending a little bit of time with me. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye bye.